na Dr. Alhaji Muhammad BAWUMIA, President BAWUMIA, 7 January 2029. Let me assure you in our Independence Square of Ghana. No be di anim because ono ene ewo gidie ewo nimu ono ena ye dwene se oye nipa bia so be di oman Ghana nima odi oman no betu America in terms of say ye koye nim oman ni nyini oman ne be ye krabehwe nipa omwom ho beto won nipa omwom ombenya bribi agina so nipa omwom be feel patriotic nipa omwom omobenya atenka dia ama oman no enam sabio enyuma pa ene nimdie ene akwan nyansa hihye ye kwanhye ofaso ede ye na dwumanti no ye bebo modern se ye be bibia na papa yi atumi abedi akonwa yi amaye na ode yo ye ana ye yo aba ye manum ewo Ghana manum mikasa na ma no fom kakra me so no de acheme ai mesrawa no de acheme intake personal yes mesrawa mikasa na ma no fom no de acheme entiabusha mesra mo pa se SKB TV ai na ye kari TV no mo hwe chi akwan na ye mo ye nwen na onsan me the app emra social media for YouTube also na omobo na juma emfa mo Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu BAWUMIA intentempa mi ana ma hwe me nyina na mo akwa aba medin ene Mr. Mafo ha RAZ Media GH ewo YouTube ana mo live nso ewo Kennedy Ajapon Junior on Facebook ene a different issue ene it is about another segment ene a issue about political talks concerning the internal of MPP party itself. Ene ene be do komo. Enti prepare ho so da be ya prepare no opa mutuma ma link na wa join open so betumi afre phone so na wakasa. De opa bia no obetumi akwanya opese yamfa ma bia obede be join program we no obetumi aka kire yen na ye de ama na won so abeka ya ho ntimi chiatiefo nyina Joseph Bua Agnes Kufo Thomas Aquinas Tobawu Bera Asare Mami Paulina Antwi Kari TV anaye SK ni ya mechapa meda wasese waba yes Lenia Samuel Boateng mechao Antwi Constance mechao Rexford Antwi mechao Patience Danso ma mechao Jaru kwa kuapia comment style Sansona Mohammed Mukhtar mechao yepa Anabo ate mechao Damane Idrisu mechao ena Fiura Bakope Estake Barima mechao yepa Francofi mechao Mame Diana pia mechao pa Kwesi Safo Ajima mechao Achampon so kofi Kwesi Safo Achampon mechao yepa the president herself by the butcher mame memwakwa wapa ena yenwa ba Elizabeth Echa memawonso akwaba miyanom ene Godwin Tete memwakwa wapa Lady Dua nso memwakwa na Blessing Johnson ofosu memwakwa na yenwa panyin kwasi Chairman Ajay also memwakwa ba abusia let's go into the business. And when I ask a casting which them abra oba platform so Chasasare Eric Achemfo David Ataspo Nana Kujo Usu any Akim Max Mamuni na kwa ba mo hwe ewo Facebook yes abusu amaso so like video no mame na on subscribe so na wa subscribe and I ask about channel we so can send it to them say what is Kennedy Japan akoshem kurankura bi achi edisika epiepia won say wonni nkwase asem e won pipi amanyoko num na won fantitimu emra party num na yenye se de be ya MPP from paying for Ebekwako Kennedy Japan said, Omra, now Omra Medi MPP, I mean, in the election 2028, yeah, I can't fair 9. Now, yeah, Coswell. Now, I said, no, you know, ask me to me that because me say you nipa bia or can so much the reality. Me friend phone so any din koma. Some all can no could a woman can or can ask him to chire me da. Now, and I'm saying no, I want to go over on the social media to find out say their information be about bia regarding to what SKB TV told me yesterday. Abusia, video bi amensa akosom. Interview bi amensa akosoma. Sa interview no. Akwana yefanya brifa jana. Oti Germania. Na bodu se fufufu a adwene da ne tim ete se sabio akokora wadi mfie sabio 115 no. Ono and I have friend a channel be so. And I'll to no to say press conference no mo ye no omo be ye bebre ai omo be ye bebre na wan fancy wa and say o kan na mu dos pa odi introka ho twa antro she da kata na ni twa antro de gu Dr. BAWUMIA so Jaru kwaku apia SKTV new no eye kari KARI TV said the media to the video asorobo say comment bi ho please share and like ndiri na e wosoro ho no SK the new channel no video no ai o re ho obehu Dr. BAWUMIA ene na ADDO omo picture ene da ho to say the profile picture and you cannot do a mistake on this. Abusha meto aso papa to aso kasa ye de konanim se Dr. BAWUMIA atwa chobo entino eho hia si ye de beba biem Dr. BAWUMIA ayeden antumi amfa Northern Region seat ayo no ankasa ni kurom parliamentary seat no wantumi anje entade ntia osa kamfo enkoto aba emano asem na ye o kwanu gusu kan sem bebre wa better ne the person can me show be say ka me mabo nsem a yemianom kan we won to me any movement TV awie no na nka mabo interview na akire mo na motie nsem akwa na kan nka mabie phone lines na to no bi akire na be. I just wanted to make it simple but in person me say mo ye d'accord. Seven more interview non chira mo na muntie mo asem the evil prancer Kennedy Japan any men nkurofo eye anase men kasa mon chira me madwen e comment section box on ehu de ewom ai metina bo interview na 10 minutes video 10 minutes audio na nkamafre a chira madwen enye sa so mo men kasa me kasa kakra na mabo interview no ye bo interview no wi a na masom na mo nso no wa ba kire madwen ewo sa interview no ma nipa kwan ofa so a onni bie etna kwan ofa so a odwene de onni bi ho kwan ofa so a odwene se ewo se obia nya ne kakra na yenyina ye ho ntoye no. That makes me feel, said Dr. BAWUMIA is the man whom we have to and we must to give him the chance to come and exhibit. So, no baba chere nim dia dwimu no. Baba chere bi e dia chere Ghana fo. Na dia ye nyuma pama Ghana man na pagya ne ntoma pafura. Na wababa ye nyuma ma Ghana foma na Ghana foma nso nya patriotism sense ewo mumu ye bompa ye se Dr. BAWUMIA me me chise o se o mra na ɔmmɛhyɛ Ghana mabunu kina na ɔmunye nyansa ne adwene na yɛntumi nsisa agyapade a Nyankopɔn de akyɛ wɔ asase so ɛne asase ani nsuo ase ɛne wiem no yɛmfa ensisa no ma ne mɛyɛ bibi ɛma yɛn na yɛntumi nyɛ den ensisa yɛbrabɔ na yɛnya baabi papa ɛnyina me dwene sɛ Dr. Bawumia adwene no egu ne tim ne nimdeɛ na ɛwɔ ne tim a watimi showcase a little bit of it akyerɛ yɛn abra na ɔte vice presidency no ɛma me dwene te aseɛ kama sɛ papa no bɛdi Ghana akonnwa a abra ɔbɛyɛ a master of his own ɔbɛyɛ decision maker. He can do a lot more. Maybe I make say leadership quality no. Yeah, the wo, okay? Leadership quality the wo. Say you say unye leader. Untumi nsua say obeye leader mani ye. Aje say wo mu kakra. Say wo mu a yetimi ayeden estimate no ama ne be 100% leadership personality. But say wo na leadership quality mu a nobody can instigate you to become a leader. Ubetima ba be master. Ubetima ba be samasha. Ubetima ba be manager of a company. Ubetima ba be a boxer, a farmer, a teacher, a bank bank officer. Ubetima do opebia. But leadership quality, the leadership quality, e woni pa kakra bim. Enti se wunya nipa mo leadership quality ne character no wo mu a yemfo eye de ensi fo kora. Saa nipa no bi ene Dr. Bawumia. Bacho mutie mi ye pa. Saa nipa no bi ene Dr. Bawumia. Enti o se ma ne mena bedi Ghana man so. Na onna boa ma Ghana man mpaja ne ntoma pamfra. He mamenka sembi nkyere. Enkrofo no omanam omudi nsemfo no. Mo amonam amudi nsemfo no muntie bibi. Leadership, you know, it is not about how much you are rich. Presidency, and yet how much you are rich. Even ewe my Ghana muno. Why you fasu di president, you know, a crime, and a crime kesi pa. Ghana man. When ye faso any presidency no a big crime, a criminal act. Yama leadership abaye sikasem. Yama presidency no ababaye wa ukite sika kese na utimi top presidency ho. That is what is causing us. Eno na enam so ayebre no. Eno na enam so ayebre no. Because you will need the follow you will one or more nyansa in the no ewo our munya sikafo omunye Bill Gates omunye Markin Zuckerberg omunye yankan said Elon Musk nanso no nyansa na ewo mutimo no omubetumi e di leadership a higher quality a ebema Nema kosuye. But enam sika semuntino. Many a times, enipa dunum timi kura presidency or ana sabio ense enyeden enfata won. Ebit say John Mahama, for example. Ebit say His Excellency John Darega Dramani Mahama. Say ye presidential journey no, if it was not attached with mania, entertained me on which basis can John Dramani Mahama get to the presidency? But Enam said, "You done your presidency, to be a kind of monetary issue, Obibi okita sika bia etimito presidency okotena ho a onim nyansa onim de onim de onsonyo na ya mana kotena ho na oyo ne ope na ya yiye ni because e ditumi ahye nsam fie nan saade na o se MPP amanye ko no ntiase se Dr. BAWUMIA na oni nam ho ene as opposition leader no. We must to keep him as opposition leader to 2028 and then become the presidential candidate for the MPP political party in 2028. DMT American sha Dr. BAWUMIA enyo bia odi tunu ho so wuska minim so wuska minim but on fan tunu ho so oyiskani on fan to ne ho se wa bie nyuma on fan to ne ho se watch Ghana or control part of Ghana on fan to ne ho se o nyuma for adwaya for 7,000 but me be ma utimi wa o hwemia utie me unim pefe se papa no leadership quality ekitama Yenya yemi preference papa leadership quality ekita. Me ba bobo ni nyuma so but nyanto base. Pe obia why vice president for 8 good years. O boss etia kunyam na ye koto aba na waye den ware. Also, be only leadership quality. And can be befu. Obia only nipa da sani or moti or manu muhua. And can be befu. Say you be on a person in Kuminya and then anymore. And can be befu. But look at the manner Dr. Alhaji Muhammad BAWUMIA boldly came out and told Ghanaians, say, Enam on my non koswo. Ena menipo omo manum omo fa ahodie ntino wadi kanya ba bonten ba be ka che wiase amansan nyina se ono na oti aban mu but wadi kanya hu se walusu entino wafre the opposition leader then ano ejo Mahama se ware omra me fa akonwa no fatu timo this is a movement of an intellectually intelligent man and intellectually honest personality. A man who is a leader. The camera of whom say, a leader is not somebody who will say go. A leader is somebody who will say let's go. And BAWUMIA de ne ho everyone want to say common Ghanaian to understand the consequences to happen if he would have resist on admitting say walusu papa no ye den o admit yempo no look at what happened. You had the NDC for a year, but Dr. Alhaji Muhammad BAWUMIA a leader. 18 who and the bomb and he said, "Me malusu majiatu, me were all the armed forces behind me, me were all the security apparatus behind me. Me will be beer money, me na me command because Dr. BAWUMIA was the chief, or he was the the head of the Ghana police and another the commander-in-chief of Ghana armed forces. They could have done everything, but Enam Dr. BAWUMIA, Ajempe woni team, Nindia woni team, Nimai Hudoa, Edana Baso, Edana Kumaso, Esne, the Obedintino, Onwan Kasaba Bontain, Ebe Catch the Yasia Mansen, I say, we're in trouble. Obaba kaye ansana what ansana isi kure ba bontre bekese an enokure Dr. BAWUMIA wadi nchobo enye nipa ni nyina na ye ne saa enipa ne bebre no omudi nchobo kura omoso omonte ase enipa ne bebre omonim so omodi nchobo kan nanso enam so omoni leadership quality ntino omose omonye dan omonje ntum nanso doctor odwene oman Ghana hono odene nice from ejina nipa dodo anim ekama wiase amansan nyina te se eye nokore wadi nchobo na enhano but the ehiane ne se ne man Ghana ebe fa ne ntoma pafira the ehiane ne se ne man Ghana ebe ko nanim the ehiane ne se oman no enkonkoye Omani konkoye bisi basa. The enyane ne se nipa omo Ghana man no mo beto omo na omo ayeden na abrabo aguso akoso na opia a owo man no na brabo a obo de owom na busuafo obia ho beto no na sabio future no eya ade bia it can give us what them call more possibilities for him to come and watch and lead the country. Eti seme mikoshia leader oti say ya na be ka kire me se me manya no be party na be ka kire me se minya ono nto na me nkofa nipa bi mira enipa bi adoni ma ne bragging enipa bi aduonim ene bragging enipa bi aduonim ni nyina ne bragging enipa bi ono enipa bi ono ene ose mana medi Ghana so enipa bi a ene ose wan enipa bi ose mana medi MPP anim adentia ono de wa bi enyuma fa nipa 7,000 na you can't the difference between leader and a leader. This is what tells you. This is what actually was tells you. Say, media, mena mi skani, ena media juma bagana ntino, mama memra, na me medimo so. Now, with the I was talking to you, say, the leadership quality, we find it not all the time. Look at Mahama in 2016, how he reacted to the outcome of the general elections. And
to thank the people of Ghana for what has been an exciting election. I want to state categorically and firmly that I've not congratulated any person and no attempt should be made to steal this election. We will resist it. We thank the Ghanaian people for the confidence they've expressed in us. It's clear the Ghanaian people want a change in this country. Ghanaians are tired of Akufo-Addo and his government. We thank the electorate for giving us a working majority in Parliament, 140 seats in Parliament, which is a majority, and no attempt should be made to subvert that. I've looked at the results we've collated so far, and I'm excited. I'm happy with the results, and we won in 10 regions out of 16, and the Ghanaian people have expressed confidence in us. We would resist any attempt to subvert the will of the people. Some of what is happening is unacceptable, and Nana Akufo-Addo continues to show credentials that are very undemocratic. You cannot use the military to try and overturn some of the results in constituencies that we have won. And so we will resist any attempt to subvert the sovereign will of the Ghanaian people. The right thing must be done. We've collated our results, and we thank the Ghanaian people for the confidence they have in us. And we will give further details later. But we thank you very much, and our people should remain calm as we wait for the final verdict. But we are happy that Ghanaians have voted for change. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. We've taken notice that the MPP has started using the media houses to churn wrong information, and we have and fake news. We are aware that some of these media houses are calling the elections for Nana Akufo-Addo. If there's anybody who has reason to jubilate, it is the NDC support base. And so we are urging our people that they have every reason to jubilate, because they know that we have won majority in Parliament, and because of that positions us to select the Speaker, the committee chairman, and we know nobody can run this country without the majority in Parliament. And so we must send a strong caution to the government's attempt to use the military. In fact, the military have no role to play as the first instance in any electoral matters. We are aware that in Techiman, the military have been deployed to a collation center. Shooting has happened, and 2 people have been confirmed dead now, and 7 others are in hospital. This is an attempt to change the results. Indeed, the Electoral Commission at Techiman has called on the Electoral Commission. We are happy that they've decided to shift their own timelines, because we told them that it was not going to be possible for you to declare the results of this election 24 hours after the election. As we sit now, collation hasn't gone anywhere. Constituencies are still doing collation. Our agents in the EC strong room are relaying information to us. So we don't think that any credible results can be declared before tomorrow. And so let us keep our fingers crossed and hope that Electoral Commission will do the needful to save the peace and integrity of this country. Thank you very much.
Captura para passare un po', occupi la porta per favore. Busianfo said the American. When you are here, you see the difference between a leader and master. John Mahama Bejina catch them, so we're winning 140 seats. almost 10 regions into one elections. And this is from Tunisia Bontin jubilate with the sources of Fasidun Katia. Now, Munye de day. Abra no munim so Moalusu. Then I'm presenting country. Say, only leadership quality, your interest first before the people that you are willing to what? To serve them. And the people for crucial normally some people for renew, but they were urging their people to go out and do nonsense. And think Omukoi said Omukoye and a subio and people for Sediko Shiamu Ewa Nanka Yawu to say moi. No, Mahama and the Sidun Katia Etibabi enjoy. When Tia was a one Tia say leadership quality ne character. So you'll be a leader for man. The over leadership character and as a quality, no, you can see him from afar. So your leader. Mahama is a master. Mahama is a master. He is not a leader. Kennedy Japan could be good in managing his what they call companies and factories. But Kennedy cannot lead Ghana. Abusia. Ajuma hudu a Dr. BAWUMIA yama Ghana mine wedosu. Ajuma Dr. BAWUMIA in 8 years as vice president. Enyuma odi aba Ghana eno nene NDC for baya they are coming to build on. And this any power who didn't be a president ya. Who is a dear in the besi. And nipa obedi vice president nenhyehyeye a odi baaye eno ni opponent ni opposition party omo aba omo ba bede ewo so gold for oil why na de baaye when gold for oil came Kennedy Japan adwene ni timunti osiga Dr. BAWUMIA no na ADDO no mu yankwasiafo adenti omo di gold kwa akọji oil. She said, Otisika on resume BM. Sabebo Odiaka Kennedy Japan Shah criticizing gold for oil policy. An MPP member, an MPP leader, an MPP pillar. He was the first person to come and criticize the decision to do butter. What the gold who can be sugar edipot to Amawako. The Dr. BAWUMIA nyansa guni team to say nyansa guni team contain a duni nsiano etimi duni hu say se me pese mi si di nye stable a just me the gold no e free hako not na me fankoji oil mfamra more than say mercy subsidy na me di akoto dollar na me di pressure betu mi si di no so as na me di akoji gold. Kennedy Japan one leadership character na the already scanty oti you know osina na Dr. BAWUMIA omo adwene nya adwuma okan no radio shuma meeting yam fair no to nchen peopleless duty ewo seaport why na dey buy Dr. Alhaji Mahamadu BAWUMIA. The port of Ghana na akwakoye illegal lucrative area at the Ghana sikafo nyina Kennedy Japan angasa okahubi. Omo de omo nema beduru ho a na omo ne customs aka omo ho abom na omo de asi aban se yum na omo asesa omo sika na omo de ko. But enam Kennedy ni greediness ya woni mu ne pesa min kuminya ya woni mu ntino saa ne mo ya na Dr. BAWUMIA na enene nko because no pesika no e dia show no no bottom saa nyuma ne nhyehyɛ ya papa na Dr. de baaye no to Kennedy Japan no na eyewe ya na aban no e di tia ne so kakra se sika na osisa ne bumbum no onfa kakra ma ban na ban mfa hwe hiafo no ose onte ase your leadership quality and yes amasa quality enu bie ne Kennedy Japan ghost what names on government pay slip payment roll so government payment roll so now goes to for asaman for na no mo agigana aban na katua ne fa na nsamanfo na agidie pan me be yi ni nyina firi ho Dr. Alhaji Mahamadu BAWUMIA ene be yi firi ho me bo aka sasema meken wo se enye nokura aka se de meken wo se enye nokura aka Dr. BAWUMIA tumi ya magana ye tumi ye den enya mfaso bia ena ye 400 million Ghana cedis asa 400 million cedis no na eno nko no eye sika na ya hwere no ewo nfa ewo senate nko a enti se wo nipa bi on te se oba ono on kese oba ni ba o oba no aba be solve problems a ha o man no na wo se mpro no na wo pedi o se no won Chinese fo binum buba bi omo mu se Ghana asase ne effecta omo be betima ye omo business abesisa resources no de afiri ha yakọ abrochire enti enkoto aba emfa manua miya na de be ne how Dr. BAWUMIA nkwa as a vice president o tim twitwa nsamanfo na omo Ghana sikadi free ana omo yandisi for senate nkwa 400 million Ghana cedis etimi de hwe free SHS for enso na manfo na agidi unjini tie video tie doctor ene obrama mo ayi.
The 2021 assumption of office emerged to over one to
Ghana that has really
system would help in tackling the menace.
One of the things that has really, since I was at the Bank of Ghana, one of the things that kept eating at us at the bank was the absence of a credit system in Ghana. In many countries, workers don't have to just live on their monthly paycheck because there's a credit system. If you have a regular paycheck, you will be able to get a way to buy, a TV on credit or a fridge on credit and all of that.
He also announced the introduction of a credit scoring system on the back of the Ghana card in a few months' time.
We have a unique identity system, which is biometric. So we can uniquely identify every individual, whether they are alive or dead, right? We can uniquely identify every individual. So immediately, if you can uniquely identify each individual, the case of ghost names on our public sector payroll will become a thing of the past, immediately. Once we do it, and I'm working with controller here, we're doing a lot of good work on the controller payroll database and cleaning it up. If you look at what has happened recently, National Service Scheme, we found 14,000 ghost workers, saved annually 114 million Ghana cedis to the public exchequer.
He added that government's mobile money interoperability system, which is the first of its kind in Africa, is enhancing productivity and improving service delivery across the country.
The mobile money interoperability system that allows us to essentially have interoperability between mobile wallets and bank accounts, as well as between mobile wallets of different telcos. Many people forget that 5 years or 6 years ago, you couldn't move money from Vodafone to MTN. Today, not only can you move money from Vodafone to MTN or Tigo, but you can also move money from Vodafone to your bank account and your bank account back to Vodafone or MTN. We achieved this through mobile money interoperability, and I am very happy to continually state that Ghana is the first and at the moment the only country that I know of in Africa that has been able to do this.
In his interaction with the media, the Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Korte says the award will serve as a motivation to sustaining the Let's Make Accra Work agenda.
As I said, I continue to work for God and country, and I say that the head of civil service and the civil service have done a good job by carefully selecting and going through the processes painfully to ensure that their nominations and awardees are not on any bias basis, because you can see that there were heads of security, senior messenger, forgive me, a driver, a dispatch. So this goes to show you clearly that it is not for any first-class citizen or whatever, but it's by deed of hard work, or dint of hard work rather. And I think I commend them for a good job done.
Yes, Obianu Afibia Nagana Bankia 400 million Ghana cedis at the chairman for Moko Bomu Bottom Kwakwa. I need the piasso. You see, I can do can say I can leader and say Oscar. Hey, leader is Oscar. Leader any opia obwa na chidom for no when omugbo na chidom man ye leader no leader ni obi ode ne hu si ho se obwa won mo mo ho aye den no mo tunu aye den asoa no enti doctor ba no otumi nyansa in as a vice president etumi ma ye Ghana for since 1992 afibia ni pia 400 million a ekugu amanfo bi no bottom kwa free chobo omo nya adwuma bia omo tenchen na skegu enso no go omo bottom every year 400 million every year 400 million just one part every year. And it's any per way now some in coffin pa fufuro bi mfiri ba bi mra na nyansa e woman de wo ha sai pa we to no some in coffin ni pa bi mfiri ba bi mra na omra mediga na man so a na nyansa e wo mu wo sabio our opponent na because of their personal interest in ti omo betumi adwene say sabio omo pe aban no omo pe ayabedi ntino omo nso no omo ka se doctor de oye na omo pe na wo ye Ghana news MPP ni na wo nipa bi otise ewo wan ka sa party ni mu a wa pie sika ma manfo so omo nkwa abonten enko se ne ho ha asema what be that Dr. Bawumia amanfo ehwehwe no Dr. Bawumia amanfo ehwehwe no Dr. Alhaji Muhammad BAWUMIA ɔman foforɔ ɛhwehwɛ no ama sɛ nipa binom ɛnam Nigeria fo afrɛ no yɛfrɛ no sɛ UN foɔ ɛhwehwɛ no SCOs foɔ non-government organizations akɛseɛ ɛna ɔmo ani di papa wɔ yɛkyi adenti a nimdeɛ na egu ne tim no ɔmo pɛ no ama na yɛ adwuma ɛde ama ɔmo na yɛ nipa sɛ wɔyɛ party mu a mo sɛ mo nte aseɛ tie adwuma foforɔ a papa wɔ ɛyɛ as vice president tie adwuma wɔ nso tie.
When the transportation fares increased, it translated into an increase in food prices, and therefore in food price inflation and on overall inflation. In fact, the pricing by the BDCs was very, very worrying for us. One moment which gave me a lot of sleepless nights personally was when at one point the forward exchange rate of 19 cedis to the dollar was used to price fuel at the pump. 19 cedis to the dollar as a forward exchange rate. And therefore we were faced, how much higher could it go? We were faced with a very critical situation because we did not have enough foreign exchange reserves to meet this persistent demand. Today, you've seen what has happened in countries like Sri Lanka when they face the same problem. Sri Lanka went on its knees, fuel shortages, power outages, and so on. Today, you are seeing that in Kenya, where they are facing a significant shortage of foreign exchange reserves in Kenya. And therefore you are seeing petroleum queues in Kenya today because they don't have enough foreign exchange. So we had to think outside the box, outside the textbook, to see how do we prevent Ghana from getting to this situation where we are unable to buy fuel and unable to power our generating plants and so on, which run on fuel and so on. And this is where the thinking for the goal for oil came in. We had reached 23 cedis per liter for diesel, right? At that time. 23 cedis per liter. So we said, look, we don't have foreign exchange that we can count on at the bank, but what this country has is gold, and gold is a foreign reserve asset. And so we said that instead of waiting to export to earn foreign exchange to get the dollars, we can dig up the gold in Ghana, and that is foreign exchange. And therefore we don't need foreign exchange to go and buy the oil directly. We can use our cedis to buy the gold, use the gold, transform it either directly by barter or transform it into dollars, and then pay for the oil. The oil will be supplied and then they're sold by the OMCs. We get the cedis, recycle it by buying the gold, pay for the oil, and so on. And this is just a simple framework that gold for oil is. So by so doing, we are able to get a hold on this rampant increases in the price of fuel and also in the exchange rate. Ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to note that the gold for oil policy is the first policy of its kind in Ghana since independence to address this type of balance of payments crisis that we face. In my humble opinion, This is the most important macroeconomic policy intervention to deal with the exchange rate depreciation, fuel price, food price, and inflation nexus that we have had. We have not only seen, as a result of the policy, we have not only seen a decline in prices from the 23 cedis per litre to around 12 cedis per litre, we have also seen stability in the exchange rate as we predicted. And I must say, all thanks should go to the Ministry of Energy, to BOST, to MPA, to the Bank of Ghana, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, and the PMMC.
Yes, and this is nyansamu nimdie papa bi sei eti menchanya wo se menya dan de tumi klase hu se dabi de ekoso no nye emfe dudu oni sa nyema we ye nye ene na de pressure ba ye so da bia na ye di hia enti yenya ni sei na me hom ye hom meto ye na wo se dabi papa we onye papa Akwabi aba comment section ho edin semfon. Nobody should mind him. Yes. Don't forget no. Oni munyansa. Endi sem woni mdifo bi ti sei a odi machi na ototo me niam mamia. O se ben kofa ni pa foforo bi mfiri ba bi mra. Dr. BAWUMIA ne niam ode ba ye no. Eno na NDC fo build omo initiatives e wo so. Dr. BAWUMIA any timid gold for oil buy ya ene ye dollar to cedi no abro mo wa buy mo ye ya mani be dru 14 Ghana for $1 ade aye call ye up to 17 in 2022 omo ye ya twe ba ya mani be dru 14 asen ko mo tran ko nyamu a nko mbetwe akofo mu biem because of the knowledge the man what has. Entigana for idea ho abro but we ma ekwan emma papa bi enkwose nkura bi a omoto bi ni achi emmetra social media so na ba bibili nkwase a press conference. Dr. BAWUMIA is the man who is going to lead us. And on the Bible lead Doctor oye ya bo modern eyede eyi ghost name say wo Ghana government pay room about piawo every sector oyi ni nyina tu ni nyina gui ma ghost for no mko ye nsamanfo ampa ekoda asamando osanso ma wo osanso ye ya kama ye sidi no so no ehya ase ana onya ahodene mebo ase mebo kama kure wo mu kirem se unim se babi edu babi na cedi ye turn $17 na ye turn 17 doctor be fra konya so na da 14 Ghana mamu what be that
digitalization
Ghana mamu what be that se cedi be ko fom na obesena poja na ho so biem na bia na ekonomi papa we nko a ene tumi ye broad edi nyansa ne ndie gu fom a ne masesa tie video we ye bo video we a na mabo enkwase conference na mete ya amamadwa no a kire
that you can deal with corruption. We have now eliminated ghost workers at the Controller and Accountant General's office just by using the Ghana cards because the ghosts don't have fingerprints and we have therefore been able to eliminate them. This has saved, for example, SNIT 480 million Ghana cedis by eliminating 29,000 ghost pensioners, and National Service by eliminating 44,000 workers has saved over 356 million Ghana cedis. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Ladies and gentlemen, let me use this opportunity to encourage all the key players in the justice delivery value chain, and indeed all of us gathered here today, to give every support that we can to support this vision of the Chief Justice, so it can deliver on its goals and target to the benefit of our country. As a government, we shall continue to do more for the judicial service to ramp up the e-justice system to other levels of the court and beyond the high courts in Accra.
Dr. BAWUMIA, Edwin said, so we a leader, you have to think about the people first before you think about yourself. It is not about yourself as a leader, it is about the people. That is why we cherish him. That is why some of us are drink a krawi team no. Ejitum said Dr. BAWUMIA is the man to lead. Not only MPP, but also to lead the country called Ghana if we want it to be the way that we want it to be. Punto basta. Ente Dr. BAWUMIA, nyansa sendi ano kaneha. Fabitu team. Dr. BAWUMIA nkwa ne timi ma drone etu fili baabi edi adro koma obi o baabi abere wo emergency to die. Kene de dapo na wo hefa. Dr. BAWUMIA nkwa na NDC for tumide bill bagana say yempia 1.5 billion US dollars mayenye mobile interoperability. Na papa we buy na otimide 4.5 million per eyomani yo ye. Na wo he? Na wo he fa? Papa we nkwa na ba Ghana otimi bo na homodene say obia benya address to say the tiwo abrochire before ukoba bi na opese o dese obo ba me na no tibia na si bia kese na abutu de gina ho de akoto na me no tondo kono bia na so ku bebi esi akire ho no papa we na ba mu say the Ghana for ya krachi na me anko ya nim Moma yenko ya nim papa we na ba ya passport yetimi ya no internet so papa we na ba ya Ghana card yetumi asekutu amana yeye ni nyina ne se enye di obedi o papa we no na ho no oye selfish man se kan say selfishness man di obeye ma wona wodi na chi ho atonwon e na ono hwehwe. What is Yesu Cristo? Ay, punto. Finito. Anya for ma ho kire ne omo dadwene ene da papa weti. Anya me na Oscar, ena me system plant, ena me cold store, ena me work 7,000 ti enya oden. Planchain na ma banam fa ntotoye papa meto ho na nya bi. Ejina so for be enyuma no more na ma manfo manya adwumanye oso contract ye ba ye de bi ma. It is not about and I'm Kings TV no King City Media bro. This time you're on the social media. Aye. Social media you also pa hey traditional media no enye adwuma biem eyane de a selfless man. Yes, thank you Godwin Tete. This time traditional media no enye adwuma biem to say social na ho na nipa dom no wo ho na dom no wo fa media ye be social na be different doctor why because we need somebody who will come with intention to help people, not to come and loot people with your so-called collaborators, partners from China or from wherever you call them. I was already Dr. BAWUMIA in the video. Yeah, now about video about could be actually now ya bought because your conference we really my beautiful last night because them say you me akakari obako live. Me ya I will hear me mesro Kari TV SKB TV ni channel mono enti mesra wa said the iron and mana ye fair. Ah, ye dear SK. Adrum pempenso no jina so said you be binti. Own to me, Emma life, no. Mesra will say, Kari TV, YouTube. Most another banko kufu and Dr. BAWUMIA, or more picture and a doubt to say profile picture. Ko subscribe, now when the videos no audio busuma, Emma Yen. Now SK, into me Samuel life be a mesra wa. I had this redeka say I made slow. I have a RAZ Media GH. Kennedy, a Japan Junior on Facebook. Now, give me video no mama. Only subscribe and so I must subscribe. Now, the Kabushia Cassia and I was saying about life for obey first to know. So I bet join the program no abro. Yentie, one of the most powerful political speech by Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu BAWUMIA. Yaba ni atuaso.
The people had decided, and we had to respect their decision without any equivocation. The politician's ambition must never supersede the interests of your nation. Ambition can always be seen for a politician in two dimensions. You have a personal ambition, but you also have an ambition for your country. Most of the time, when we talk of ambition, we're only talking about personal ambition. The ambition for the country is relegated. We don't talk about ambition. When you ask somebody what is your ambition, it's usually coming up about personal ambition. But for a politician, you face these two dimensions of ambition. The ambition for yourself and the ambition for your country. For democracy to survive and to thrive and to be strengthened, the ambition for the country must be paramount and must supersede the ambition for yourself.
So what? Or you need our dream or dream nipa ho. Enye di obenya to the bottom, enye sika bi obenya, enye asase bi ayede be yede enye de be che no, enye abusuanfo bi asase a o paaje di aye ni business. Enye contract bi o paaje, enye di obeyo a obema wo ohu ato. Di obeyo obema ohu abrabo mu ayo mera mawo. Ba o mi be di akonya. Amuro besa na omo kosisi bandri o ka akwane so ekotatai adwadifo gigi won sika oti bibiem o the solution by papa we the solution by na ntumi nkotata adwadifo gigi musika enfro mo ho biem age se obi ono mpese obeko technology no be se o the scale go na bosso mu de na ompe obi o solve problem a. Then tell me, what actually do you want? We're talking about leadership quality. It is not about management quality. Human beings are mere citizens living in their country. The dynamics to lead them is quite different from the few people that you have employed in your company. A citizen or ten mind ono ankasa na saase so oye citizen or ten ne mind no ai kwan obefa so obedi na nim no eye different eye 1000% different from citizen or ten mind so awo fa na adwuma obawo adwuma ma that 8 hours no you can decide to be no nonsense man on him, but when you become a leader, remember, the power of the power of the sovereignty is in the hands of the people. are we a sovereignty country? Yes. Actually, say to me, no, nipa na ye de na e de mo nipa baako. But the company now down no company no ye wow de. And I will man for Jumaye na odi omo so mfaso. So you can manage them however you want. But to lead the human being is completely different from whatever you think. Abusha me pese meche na pese mo he video we. Ana ya me say yeah to kwane. Yeah to kwane. No American say who to kwane. Yeah to kwane so do be ana yeah who say yeah Jim. I know you say. If I say me fa dey bi nchira. Yeah to kwane a nka ya hu bibi. I say nka papa we. Yem fa no si form kura. Nango you say yene yem money hu dawuro mfa nchira mansan no. Yene so da na asori atia na ye kan de ye pe. Na ye kan de ye pe. Na ye kan de ye pe because binom betia brochire so beda ba nwene. Binom betia brochire pa o. So adwene pa ye fe na adwene. Beda ba nwene bi.
Did you say aban
Well, we Dr. BAWUMIA Nsano Juma. Nsano Juma. Me about him, me be ma o him, ma me a o him. My sister o him. Aye. So ba brochire we free brochire ko Ghana one time a. Solution we BAWUMIA dey abai. E o sen ka hu Dr. BAWUMIA ni poster. E wo kroma onko tafro ho. Ika o sen onko tafro ho. So ufra brochire pa na Ghana custom amu so ufra brochire ne oba especially we aba fresh okoya fe na oba ebi ameka se na otie kura bi ase e na otimi kopie no wa brochire okoli bi ateseme e na otibe pie no brochire custom fo shia wo Ghana airport a awura di nyame wo hu na mare baba ji hu sikekuta nyina baba bokro no baba ji phone ena fasikabra ena duty ena tax ena hwan ajimi fo bi no amugbo abrochi amusimu hu Dr. BAWUMIA so mfaso no papa we wa solve hu problem kese pa ba kwa mam wa solve hu problem kese sa problem we da bi onam so ma me custom ne bi ye kun ye e wo Kotoka International Airport in 2015 no sorry 2012 mini obi kun ya meseme ma na hwe but we nyansani don go dia ba mo batna hayi abrochire ha hu de wo ha nyina sanye ma we nya abrochire kurobia so na biwo. We are still using the manual control system. The Dr. BAWUMIA who said customs or more airport wa kromfo doors one bokrono we sisiri mu akwantufo no enti or the solution abramo problem mo si mu hu ye because NDC for bo modern the year campaign efan kwambisu ko create propaganda against such an intelligent initiative of Papa with the buy and amotrasi na mojidi ye. And I'm a class na mujidi no mo de be bragging mo so papa we e wo ho a o so ko fa hwan papa o 2 million no ma na America from US from UK for aba be suami from Africa de akobe mani medical drone delivery system. Ghana is number 1 on this earth. UK for failure more pilot to and now me can chiro also ntiase Canada Japan afa nipa 7,000. Canada Japan was the biggest steel plant in West Africa or the biggest cold store in the whole of West Africa. King's Media Network yes Oman FM yes we were cold store rooms in Ghana and family my president. Now what to kwanya ba bruchira udidi a wodwene uhu de ekoso abrochire udi akire companies ahodo say na wo abrochire ya omoso boro Canada Japan say ni nyuma we 70 times na yenhu omo political arena. Hey, we have to be conscious of ourselves. Let's defend ourselves. Let's try to give hope to the people who are back in our country. Yeah, more women there. Yeah, yes, yeah, who do amanone. We go video we. Dr. BAWUMIA abe solve no problem amano. When you be a mawasi aye mo ne koro no. Akwantufu amotia buruchira. Huna huanga no kora gire hu fiefo. Na de ho ba ya ne se ho ba man DC fo betwa ntro agu hu tim. Na ho de ba ya adwuma no. Hunhuru we bi. Na wa otia buruchira wo kase tia Dr. BAWUMIA obekọ airport ho obefa sa system we bi ano. Nyankopọ ma hwehwe ni bi wonam. Ai because am going to mpaboafo. En mpaboa no tena hwehwe wonam. Momento asuna ye mo the interview na yemi phone last no ntum. Abusia mesra say like video no mama. Ya like it so pa like it. Na video no nko na mi. Mesra wa ai ho hia me. Don't subscribe so na wa subscribe. O like video to say that what talk coffee mama no be me nom coffee. Me you be am nom coffee pa. Mesra na pa me nom be say 5. The whole day man nom 5 6 ya. E me hon tom. Nti oba na o me video na like mama e. Say that what talk coffee mama. Then we video no na yemra.
Na ya de ewom oh mi gidi say ye aban na ya de ewom say yasre President BAWUMIA and the digitalization sir, but this is really nice. Eboa ema process no contem eyi tuyakakra ni nyina efri honomo because first nka odu hanoma obi ji 10 pounds obi ji 5 pounds every stage bia obedu bia obi ji bibi say bibia ye straightforward one kasa na wo ye wade wunimi ya immigration officers wa ha omo assist. I think it's a great thing. It saves you a lot of time. Are you real? Not say na me but mindi 20 minutes crowd airport interior. Hey, and kasi senki ejina queue mu na conditions Ukraine hanmo enje na huhre mozi ya boy who say pa it's with there you dey nyame ase.
No, it was very fast and it was just a microsecond.
Very perfect. Very perfect. But this is my first time of using it. Very, very happy. Thank you for whoever did this. Thank you so much for Ghana. Thank you.
We should put politics aside. It works perfectly. It didn't take it's just like 1 minute and everything was there. So perfect. Yeah, it's really working.
I just want to try. When I said it should pass, I said no, I want to try and see. But it's working. It's working.
The e-gates is very fast and easy and swift. So I recommend everyone to get a Ghana card and use the e-gates.
It was nicer than usually. Usually you just have to stand in a very long line. Yeah, it's better.
Oh man, chewala and mukra me do have me dimi gather card and shame one ebue man. Yeah, fine.
Oh, my JD 100%. And the mukra said that the boss say you get to a budjuma. A budjuma correct them can and do 1 minute to pay.
Yeah, I'm so astonished, I think it's a really good, system that we have in Ghana. But we are just one to one. Okay, nice. We probably won't be saying that.
So, Papa, we no for approach in a bow. What come out of one is on no side and I walk on. Who be about the other? For approach in a bar. Hey, move be at Ghana. Then to BAWUMIA or a Cramoni. Yeah, your way. Or solve problems in society. And Tabusia, Metamo continue there, Mamma say. Mamma say. Metamo, and Timpese in tea. Nkwasia conference na Canada Japan ama nkwasia fo bi na kwa akoye no ewia na bia phone line na tum Mami Esther Kiba Mama Dasapa, yes, you did a very fast job, really incredible Medasapa. And Tabusia, you were paying me or say I wouldn't deal with and uncrophobia edi sika namu ena omo apiepie sika dia ma amanfo so omo kwa abonten ko yede de se MPP from penfo so omo mpe BAWUMIA no ntie
Yes, This is all about the Yawa and Abba Japan. BAWUMIA 16 years I will be now to that point for the show. The dear Rambo, I will be any election. But only support all. Number that we are the DC. MPP party, you want party. Remember, buy a baby party that you are actually. You ready for him buy him? When you are 39%. The piano you are about Yayan. But when you are not just a baby or the party, never. One party, I'm for you. And you are trying to say, am I ever fire at the book to say by? Am I ever the book to say? When you first one, you now so not a funny bank pass. I'm not a bank pass. And to a clear contest of focus area for phone call. You are the phone call, you know. I am your prayer to Kakaya. You are Thomas, ever company. You are Thomas and Sokayano. When the first one, when you're because yes, I'm for BAWUMIA, I'm not say, Ghana, but you're not about BAWUMIA, just a walk of the green. You are Thomas Bayano, Echo one of. And to end this for party, you will say yes. I am already now for you. And to all position, you are no more Saba. And to all pay over Saba, you know. You are Thomas, Saba, Rene. You are Mahama Bayano, and was Saba, you know, position, no more.
Abusha Nyama Kennedy Japan on an equal for Muye. Evil. Amashado. Not no. Fira ba kupe no makwaba. What is it?
Yes, what do you want?
Bibiaro.
Yeah. What's here for your mom, Becassin, and Yamin show, and your mom will so.
Amen.
Yamin show, Munina. Make a mouthful. Say, you know, you walk with tree. Ghana. Say, not a dog on some more mine now. They are far maximum for now. Kasa no mi ni na ye better figure because wo me samako ye ntria wo ka dabi wona wo so be kasa ye ntria wo bia ka dabi but now say omo dwere wo man wo na da ka obia no wa me se enemi ni obi da me for adwuma na na ko ta ye me dey of babisia o papa me koye na obia wo frɛ mi bia ka tira me say Esther, I'm so tired of this country. Obia so coffee. There's someone on my friend in Ghana. Not Obi Bama so to the ye or money, ye net with your move Yabroni. It's a mouthful. Every single day be a much your man for it. Where did that leave you and I? Anyway, see it for me. Ghana Kwanu wo ye die ne mo to the sense say onyankopon iponi papa say ye wo man no and within the circle of those things as the politicians no they don't want that man to do that which is Dr. Alhaji Mahmood BAWUMIA including on one part in court wo next who you need power to no be a person of a teacher wo man no Opi kasa, listen, or man than a kuma, so you see it.
Yeah, you feel it.
Papa, no, but you want to walk, so you to say a young woman at the mouth of mine. On to me, can't say, wouldn't pass. Yeah, woman, yeah, but almost what you do here, have that back. No, what the other one, I'm a body being. And yet, I'm what on that. Now, when you would not to tell crew, and where you're selling it, or you're pepperoni, or you're currently, or this your man, I'm a man by yourself. Just even a bottom of diaspora in Ghana. There's a staff and 24 who say, meaning some who be brave, enemy argument. But mid year, this panel, some was to study, so was to study. As far as to that bigger wisdom to study, Dr. Alain Mahmoud BAWUMIA, or person what is back, ever your money here, not the Pennsylvania, maybe I'm coming back. Within the circle and within the internal, because I wouldn't say to my father by your side now, or who call, give your woman like a one look what is going on in Parliament House. Maybe I'm yes, dear man, come for a year pet. A yet a young cata. Across Parliament House. Europe or Casa Cati or put a part of a cat or fat, the down cata, but Europe and cat. Yasma for yes. A cat, Uncle Pamela, a woman to sing one, and cat, I know the baby. I am going to go. But woman, yes. Of course, everything is buried under the ground. Nobody's head. Hey, you go. Now, actually, that drama. The one can't come and the me come. Actually, now we do what you know for one is not a young problem, but is it what is going on before a party who near the purpose? And there's another brain which is a see a war. Mr. Marco, there's not corruption or what that year. A woman to see our empty one. Obia, we have to be obedient to me, Cana. If we say, yeah, a man for a cover brain, yeah, the dependent who, yeah. But society we are airport to work, more, we are empty one. Open for open the camera. And yes, Mamma, why?
On your bed, I'm not able.
Yes, not young Kappa, a temple. Society is very year building. Now, go for to free soiree, bra, security break it down. Oh, yeah, your ball, that's a real, yeah, Emma, we are with the Mustaka. Yes, police was so, yes, security, apple, and near the Bubaya. Mr. Duncan, so on, see yet. What created the Cat media or big cassette? That comes another fund for media and they are more. Then I could find what media and you put the village.
Amphobia.
The crumble one I want. But to me, I will say, media funny is stroke, money and top from a crack, and they are considering it.
Yeah.
Because the TV station, they are all corrupt. Then no one be any one kind of prayer that can put to a man, not a crop, a chrono, that can set access to pass. Now, who meet the Dino? That short of cut has to put up on and drop the column. Tell them how my who can't drop a crack and a crack. Now, my back can't walk to after what we say. If we are saying now about that, who will prove that, who will that for everyone? So, one other point that we know, how far will she train that your child? After that man can. Is that why you want your child to live? It's to have a snap on things. No one can track a scare and train him. Politicians when you now or move up. Now, okay.
Yes.
And the answer to brown bread, the brown mammoth drink. Hey, Ghana. I did funny yet growing. Ghana, the problem yet tree. Ghana, I didn't yet for. For me, and no corner answer your matter. Not only papa waste for. Not obvious what you want there. The man won't listen to grab a
One on
Money will not carry no. I'm not for good for a concept in all and then the reality the
yes.
Or at the end. On a honeymoon, who will not ship boat window, who will not on the car, who will not on a penny for honeymoon now, the can. It was reality.
Yeah.
One cannot more pay yet. But because more near them, not on to me yet. I then a gun of war. Woman, young papa, who yet near to the woman. Now, on my dear, but now, I was set a young teacher, a young control the bell of animal. And this work can never give it to Ghana. Never. I then the mommy and tell people 40 and one to 2 women, one from Ghana for. That's a more about Ghana this work, and there was so one, but on my dear, even 2 for 1, a young teacher. And to can you me? Na me go MPP mu ankasa. Ya papa Justin Kodria wo ho. Ya papa Justin Kodria wo na wo ye party no except in wo ho. Wo na wo di wo manim afọ ko pretu mi di pafie. E support no Fabera no e ma no ko pretu mi di pafie. And sem fo e ko so papa Justin Kodria what ya na what's your name? And then why you back you say, and cut back on quite what say
John Gordon.
And can some fool when you are also
David.
We would encourage this kind of nonsense and this character and this behavior. Well, last video, I was about what's known to me. The pen of what's known to me. As someone who to me for can say, who can say I can't say, can you go for the yellow? That's a yes, you can say, but we have to start from so much now on Casa, party near the back one. As someone who to me for a guy, let's have a fun, we are true for. Well, last video, and now for the neck.
I know.
We are true for. What video I was sitting I go to me for forecast or would the BAWUMIA beba. Maintain all man of that. Oh, say, yeah, go to one underground. Campaign, go to one underground. Someone, Jaya, BAWUMIA cruise to Tipsy Coma. And your papa, that was what they said. Make Kaipa, the fish say, see the poor bird, and somewhere talking now, maybe forward to me, the show we are. No, my best more RAZ
yeah.
So what I say, me shepa, if you know, and some I'm a giant, walk on, what? If you come on to do, and some form of what I put you know. Some woman, Jaya, young Jaya, and we would like to just to come out as a man to make a public speech. To put an end to all this nonsense, they are pro-woman. We want the party to move forward. So, what to me, I'm a general secretary here, and to book at the papa very time, I'm fairly proud of you.
Okay, Yaminka, man. Going about. Yawa me ba coupe, Fiona ba coupe, I and I obtain in Kano. Yes. Wajai kakra agum. I'm for you so. Yeah, I'm so Frank so afre. Hey Frank, facheme. Me fro sisia, me fro. You ye penyu e kaseli ana me fro so. Hello. Ajama Kwaba, RAZ Media here. Hello. No, let me see. Yeah. But what do you mean? Ah, okay.
Yeah, next year I rather your queen SKB.
Yeah, Joseph. Yeah.
They come at them. That the man Yama MVP party and one for now. I know so bad, I mean. Yes, and you, Obio winning with you. I'm an up and you with me, yes, Yanado, my power, yes, for Pierre, and I'm in a beer to my you right of 7,000.
Baby, out of 7,000.
You're going to Oma, I do my aqua Duma, to go brother, even your European crown of a
wow.
What can drop from day one? That I had then your man will find everything in the power who couldn't win much. No, like Mr. Jackie.
Assembly, yo.
And some good working and I be vice president and good job, and I may get to meet the post. Yawa president, you know, and now better. And yet I now better. Now, your own
party.
Your own political party, you have been in people want to Jimmy. What do you Jimmy for? Because, yes, the poor people. I guess you can't afford them to forget money and to go American. That's Jimmy somewhere and all we are American. As you can, who many banging this got some walk with your Yawa made. Again, I can't be a president of mine and go through the watch. Jennifer, when you have a Tom, who know what you fight to. If Classic for that's the bread, and I thought Papa Jama before the one. I didn't need to be the woman. President, again, I thank for probably. Open to me, I
prefer, this is a friend I prefer, Savannah, when you Jimmy B.
Thank you. Wow, Koya, I got that, you are now told American. What two grand for back green after what you right?
Yes.
No, what I condemn your vice president who comes from your own political party. Yama made the GMP and Magana, therefore, Mama, I because what you do. Then I just fight the money. Like and there's some women now to make some yes, almost here to my GM president. Papa, we have giving you on the budget, but what's something
yes.
Just good solo. And I'm going to jump from boom. I don't put this MVP.
I don't know what for.
And the proper work which they almost there. Almost your business, almost your Punyama, and you can and your businessman or bar. I mean, Yama proper Ghana, which Yaka.
And Yamasano,
I didn't show with Jeremorono. What's the answer to factor? I mean, this I get bill, I get factor. I'm getting
you. Say, young get Tabro San, yes, Sisiabro Sana Hodo.
Not but not back in there, you say. Oh, no, you might have that printed bread with one being where you might. I don't bring a printed bread because when you're there, school of going, we have printed bread there. And your photocopy shop, and I have war with bread, and you have a printed bread.
Yeah, your photocopy shop, send the Hakura. Aye. Okona ko copies, okona ko print pamphlet na ho na why. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, like, who rented $15,000? Because now we can't win him. I'm just going to Jamaica and win him. The worker, and a $15,000 a month. Hey, Ghana to the farm, we are one. Not that Mahama said, oh, why are you still go ahead? Let me ministry of the system because open for 4 months. Yeah,
I am one man about
to in our honeymoon, wouldn't you? Or 7 years ago, baby, or you go and then or more. I would give almost your president.
Yes.
Down for
and to draft some for.
Down to go Not the Copate. Yes, I'm going to knock at the boys yes now. They can avoid it. And the food is there no matter what. And if you don't know what to do, RAZ my phone here.
But I said, I'm going to come. I'm
based on US Waveline.
I'm a hooper. And we shall also. Michael, I'm going to come. You're Michael, I attend and come. In him we live, yeah. Yes, your friend Michael, one of young friend. Yeah, young Picky Coe. Hello.
Hello, RAZ.
Penny.
Maju.
Yeah, Bawumia. I want to
say,
young couple on the Mahmoud Hopa. It also to say Jata, yes.
Nametiasi. When the car radio got Miami Kumuni, radio and goes at Yawa, but then Michio. When I say that, there's ideas.
Wow, but I said okay. Yeah, Aquanda Homia.
Yeah, maybe you. Share that program is when share that with you. That be answer.
I see.
I am not with the programs now. No, say, oh yeah, dear, oh, money. I'm sure. As I say, the papa, and oh, pet, not the papa beer, the papa, we papa beer, penagi.
Yes.
Thank you. Say, the papa, fooey. To one in the tia, oh, break. A bribiano, a dear, was it to me? A woman of mine, it me con kind. We need papa. This winning papa awful. To send me and this is what all form of a job and so. Ne, on your poor. Sir, Ghana, you put near yet. I am a jack and me, but with me tie from 7th December election, let me to between someone said, it's Ghana. Any pay Kumono. Any part say in pine, but you know what? Just it's a crop. I think you to play. It's also Tama. Oh, a buy. About the cramp. You know, almost in a room. You can't tax the more almost tax a pool. Japanese and Tiaxas. The point to my free pie. You may use electricity free. You may use car free. You may use one of to me and minute every shot over what's dead. Omu ko yana na mukana testa. Omu ku Ghana mo. Omu ye nipa. Ana so mu ye nipa. Zaji we ba ko we go na eya na metwa pino. Ke ko bi ba ye o ru pa. E kwa be na agogo mo dunya ba ya to. Na ko de usu wo be ma. Na wo de usu nkwaduma. Telefi me ya.
Ai ni betu. Whether about thing.
So, apaya obetna kunya so kopi pa ye otui se otu nwunyina si o se dabi bima sadi am se ko le mo for ye no obi a ho ba obi a trefi e so free can you free adi bi obi ade ama ni panu bi ko se da timi ko tra ai kwati busu gumu free
Ai kwa champagne você frane Kojo shadows busu bro
so gumu free ai waika abaineka namu otikoni sabi ye tachaba tachedi baeno e kwa baeno ibotomo
David
e kwa mami an papa piu e kwa sabi Friday na busu fie bia ọmọ iye yẹn ní títìrì yẹ wọn a tó ọmọ ẹni mu a ó sì mú diẹ sẹbi ọmọ ní mi nyà nsẹ wọn akéré sùn ó ti mi tó ọbama NDC sẹbi ekurasi fún yìí ẹkwasi fún yìí wọn bẹ tún bẹ tẹ ẹkùnrin ẹkọ ẹni ẹni níbi sẹ òkú yẹ tó àbọ̀pá efi ẹwù sí yẹ wọ́n yẹ kúta wọ efi yẹ no ní documents ẹni asase no pẹpẹ ẹni bí kásì wọ́n níbi wọ́n ti mi tó ọba di ma sẹ ekurasi fún yìí o na sẹbi ọmọ ibi sẹ o ẹ̀pẹ̀nyìnfọ́ mi ti Ghana ẹ̀pẹ̀nyìnfọ́ that is lawyers. And for penny for which we tell us how to come away at the Ghana, a baby Timuso, our Ghana. Oh, Ghana, the feel so shameful. And I'm Ghana parties and who's it? Sarah Mecano, Lemon, Brass, as you are.
Me too.
And before now, Umayo, Alan Kena Japon, ana tramati kan Japon ko ye baka sachiro mo ye mo very strong warning pa kana Japon ultimi mege president wo Canada ultimi mege president wo Canada ebi onwani party ko ofimu kra enya di obia eto ba kra eto ba ndiama.
As they say, you share a lesson. And you also want to die.
Sanity, also, Sabi, Omo Magino from the baby, no chino. Omia, as someone can say, was see, hospitals, was see, companies, was see. I don't know say every bino, can I Japan one in the bar, go to every banana.
A sponsor. You only sponsor, sole sponsor.
Oh, so what do you want to talk about? No, we shall have the phone. Who say, I'm your family of Farma? Who bet you on Bayesa, media, we say the talk, no? What you will probably be.
Una pizza un sabato sera.
Che
cazzo? Una coglione del secolo, una coglione del secolo. Che cazzo? Una coglione del secolo.
Dr. Baumia, e dimmi guarda, ho pensato di poter più presentare, ho una mia io ho fatto
la pizza.
Ni po ba ya ko yena bro ko poi ni politici ori ba ye ke da time one ye just small election and I say small election e dia ma president o mo be standing any tabi I try say o mo kan Japan ni e o ko standing for batman
La fire.
It's a work and Japan be jira o be kai e do be say o mo jira a your mama can say therefore, no shit memory, no. Why? Because no shit memory. Appear, maybe a buyer. What yes, there is a popular guy. Nino rap was on. Who talk about no man, now mambo ya Jimmy Sana ya kotoa papa kwa sini ya banki zi so on drama mambo ni kwa sababu patrenya tabai nete ebi ruswa musi BAWUMIA ena wo unlock it's rusu bro RAZ ya na tele that is some fun be at 2028 na the person of mine according to Sabio mo mo ti o mine mo se mo nyi o mine wa ye de o mine wa
bebere kwa
ye mine ayeyi na etu pon a e dia ka saminki ye na kwa nke
ko fi yes it tell me clear
ye ga do te je de sabi mi te prote ko mo yi bisoria ada papa alambo ya kini ko na mi ti ko mo ele mi ni time am di ko atuma obi amatara butire na mi time am di ko atuma ko ma papa me metuma oh group ama o mine develop o ti ya tini banu bi ama sabi o mu so ni ati o mu ni ma ye no sabi yikum gala for to mo na ayana awo o che ni patimi sorry na ye kasa etia abai BAWUMIA de you akoya pano pano Nigerians atimi o che papa no enyema woni buno eto etia bia o se Nigerians atimi pano etna say on no wo kwayam do patwa they can develop their own country maja jen yet you go send your Bible can people bear the munyam to
yeah
in a little group in a little group put me track the yen toma NDC why because adia nanado ene BAWUMIA be no uma nyadi omo bi kwasia nurses doctors and then teachers allowance and those things you know e kwasia bo mu dia na ye nti yempo and then ene egu aka musim ene yo you know that the 3 months to only just 1 month to ene egu aka na de tie e bi e tie eba no ene so ene don so na ebeye nyanchia e dia mo for the second time ama banyi ku fo be dia kunya wa to ba ama e bi ba yan to so sabi Ghana company po mutimu wala ma emesiwa ma no fo kite tani ma di ujimi ye e mo ma ni ko ni ti nothing what are happen e sabi you come on no e mo ja anso mo nu you come in it mo ja so mo nu e ti mu swenya ta mo fa de ba ko enye na se swade e mi se mo za de ye ni pitasi e ya na sa ne je I say the same repetition because ya sama mo ye no e no na sa fa baby je be to mai mu na kula no sabi o mu ko be chia de na o mu chia anyema e di bo mai no o mai tin ko mu de mo ti mo pe na ye ma na mu ne papa bi a sabi o mu ye ya o mu jimi o mu ni nyansa adwene o mu jirim ya se ya pe se be toma sabi o tani na tani oh e wura ni yanko akwai nin je kudano ni na mu ba yi wuri na je man ni wuri ya ti yu faru biya yamma papa ni nim biya no kan yi wuri
ya
ba foso e ko biya e ba boa ai ba pushi ta bai ko ba ta mu ya to e mu Ghana for ama Ghana no e ti ya fa to ma ko e ba pe e bi na se do na fa o tun ko ko fi se ko mu ya ko ba ko fi ya ko bu fi ya kan ni ba je Wait,